The death toll in floods in Sri Lanka has now risen to 481, a week after Cyclone Ditwa triggered intense rains in the island nation. Now, several spells of rain can be expected across the northern and north-central and eastern provinces, as well as in the Matale district, while the rest of the island is likely to experience showers or thunder showers after the early afternoon. And fairly heavy rainfall, particularly above 75 millimeters, may occur in parts of western and in the Savara Guama provinces, and also in Gale and Matara districts. In Sri Lanka's central province of Kandy, devastating landslides have turned a village into a burial site, with dozens being buried alive. The Kandy regions, where Gampola is situated, was the region that was the hardest hit by the cyclone, according to local authorities. And nearly about 200,000 people were forced into shelters after Cyclone Ditwa swept through large parts of the country and then brought heavy rains and floods in its wake. And according to government data, about 350 are said to be missing in the storm, which has brought some intense winds and the worst flooding in over a decade. While 1.2 million people have been affected, villagers sheltering at a community centre have urged the authorities to check the safety of their houses before they return home. Now, many continue to face difficulty in accessing clean water and electricity amidst the ongoing safety concerns, as floodwaters have receded and unstable slopes still remain very vulnerable.
We are getting assistance little by little, but what we expect is not only assistance, but also for officials from the Geological Survey Bureau to check our village to see whether it is safe for us to return.
The Sri Lankans have been recounting their horror stories triggered by devastating floods in almost about a decade. Houses and properties built with hard labour have collapsed from strong winds and cyclonic impact, leaving natives to clean up their own pile of mess.
Mine was the first house to get damaged. At around 6 p.m., 1200 GMT, when my family and I were at home, suddenly a crack appeared in the middle of the house. I immediately informed my neighbors. I have a vehicle, so I got them into it and immediately transported them safely to a place that I own at another location. I provided them with a secure place at that time.
Meanwhile, the Sri Lankans continue with their recovery efforts, clearing away the mud and the debris left from the cyclone, and volunteers at the Gatabe Sri Ratanakavale Buddhist temple, situated in the banks of the Mahaveli River in Gampola, used shovels and brooms to clear the mud and the water from the building. Emergency services and rescue teams continue to work across the country, assisting the affected families and monitoring areas at risk. And WION's Dasuni Thauda has sent us this report. Listen in.
The establishment of monsoon conditions here in Sri Lanka is sure to cast a cloud of doubt and caution, especially amongst communities that are just recovering post-cyclone Ditwa. That's not all. Search and rescue efforts are sure to be hampered or even impacted due to these prevalent thunderstorms and thunder showers here in Sri Lanka. Cyclone Ditwa has so far costed the lives of nearly 500 individuals, with over 300 still reported missing. Reporting for WION World is one from Colombo. I'm Dasuni Thauda.